Oh, welcome back. We're doing some science. Right, fellas, I ordered myself a pH meter because I figure that, you know what, we're getting the brewery up and running again. We're getting it tidied up. Things are looking a lot less haphazard, like in the old place. Nice hooks holding everything up. It just looks nice. And well, I'm starting to get the last little bits that I never had before. One being the pH meter. So today, what we're going to be doing with this, some science! We're going to be doing the calibration of this pH meter with the pH buffers that got sent with the doctor meter. And you know you can trust it, because it's a friggin' doctor. Went on Amazon and found this one. It wasn't the cheapest, wasn't the most expensive. It was sort of middle of the line. It was about £25. So I thought, well, that'll do for me. So let's get this calibrated. I had a swift read of the instructions, and the pH meter comes with 3 buffers. So you've got pH 4, pH 6.86 and pH 9.18. You dissolve each packet in 250 ml of distilled water. So, well, in this case we're using the RO water that we saved from the brew day that we'd still got in the bucket. The calibration on this is quite simple. You basically hold the calibration button for 3 seconds, and that's it. It then starts running through the process, and it starts with the lowest pH buffer, and then once it's finished calibrating to that, and then it goes on to the next buffer. So I'm going to mix up the buffers and then move down the line, and each time I move down the line I'm going to dip this into some RO water that's got obviously nothing in it to rinse off the pH meter prior to going to the next step. And then once we've done that, it's calibrated, so which means that I can then take it to any one of the pots and it should read the same again, putting it in. So let's crack on with it. Starting on the left, I'm going to be having this pH 4.00. And she goes. Next one is the 6.86. In she goes. And the last one is the pH 9.18. There we go. I'm going to stir these up. Okay, now for ease of me filming it and trying to, you know, get the pH meter in the solution without messing anything up, I'm going to use these bowls. So that's the 4. That's the 8, 6.86, and this is the 9.18. So take the bottom off, and we'll take out this little protective rubber cap. Turn her on. There we go. And I'm going to press and hold the cal button. There we go. See, it's flashing. it's reading 4.00, and you should see that eventually, after it's done running the calibration, pass. So now it's moved on to the next one, the 6.86. So rinse this in here, give it a rinse, and move it on to the next. Oh, the lighting is atrocious. Now it's moved on to the second buffer, and it's running through the second calibration. There we go, pass. So again, rinse her off, and it's now saying to move on to the 9.18, which is this one. Passed. So that's it now, the calibration is done. I'll give her a rinse off, like so, and you can see now that it's back to the reading mode, where it's giving temperature and the pH at the top. So it's all rinsed off. If we go, let's say, to the middle one again, the buffer of the 6.86, and we plonk her in there, we should get a reading of 6.86, 6.91. Okay, let's try the other ones. Give her a rinse off. Let's try 4. There we go, 4.00. So if I rinse it off again, try the pH buffer 9.18. Let's see what we get here. 9.13. There's not, there we go, 9.18 again. That's not bad at all. Now let's try this middle one again. See if we get a better reading this time. 6.88. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think that's pretty good. Let's have a look at what the accurate to within a watt degree. Yeah, measurement stability 0.03. We're calibrated on the pH meter, which is good. In fact, it's just gone to 6.86. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. Right. Another bit of kit that we never had before. It's all new to me, but it makes up the story. Absolutely fantastic. So next time we get brewing up a beer, I'll be able to actually read the pH of the mash and get that information logged. But that's it, fellas. Another video down. So as always, don't forget how much video is do or do. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Click on that and tell everybody about to see the next time. I'm out of here.